guys, in today's video, I am being challenged to spend 40 crores buying cars.
This is where you sit and design how your car look like.
Yeah, so you can go
I
color.
like that, the black one.
This is one of the quickest things on the road, period.
How do we pay? With card? Excuse me, I want to buy this car right now. So I like this, let's pack it. So which one are we buying now?
So we'll order it and then maybe they'll fly it down to your house.
Alright, that's good. I'll just put it in my cart. Let's go.
I have Cyrus Dhabhar here with me, who's the editor-in-chief of PowerDrift, the top dog when it comes to cars in India. So I made a reel recently saying that you don't need more than 5 crores to retire in India, to which he replied,
I replied, dude, I can make you literally spend 40 crores in a day on cars. Easy, easy.
let's start off,
Let's
guys.
start?
Let's go.
Okay, so I think we'll start off big. Porsche is something that's on everybody's radar right now. It's one of the hottest brands in India.
Everybody has heard of this brand.
Everybody
right?
knows
it's
of
there in
Porsche.
all the iconic movies. You know,
Absolutely.
there's the Top Gun, Bad Boys.
Yep.
Everybody wants to own one. So what's like the entry-level price to even, call myself a Porsche owner?
So this actually is what you start off with. The Macan, that's their small SUV.
This is the entry level.
That's the entry level. So it's
How much
about
is
a
this?
crore. But what
Okay.
we are here to see is this. Because if it is a Porsche, in my head, right, it has to be a 911. If I had huge amounts of money to spend and if I could buy one car from Porsche, I'd buy something called the GT3 RS. So it's basically this car.
How much?
About 5 crores to start off. This is like one of the craziest
How do I
can buy.
put this?
Let me show you.
This is not a normal seatbelt.
This goes here.
Okay, there's another one here.
Should be one at the back as well.
Who does this? Every time I drive, I have to put
No.
4 things.
So that is why you have normal seat belts.
Yeah, should I just put this?
So 2 people. Who do I usually take it out with?
People think Porsches or like 911s attract women. What really happens is you attract other guys who like cars.
So that's
Right?
what rich men get their other rich friends to sit till this.
Correct. I mean, all sports cars, supercars, apart from the fact that you can go really, really quickly, really, really fast, they're engineering marvels, right? They're absolute engineering masterpieces. Nobody does reliable performance like Porsche does.
Do we buy this or not? Like, we put it in the car.
You should buy it. Yeah.
Like, how do they do
So
it?
we'll order it and then maybe they'll fly it down to your house.
Alright, that's good. I'll just put it in my cart. Let's go. What are we trying to go there?
Bit of a surprise, but it is a big, very, very luxurious SUV with a Maybach logo on it.
That's my bag. So Cyrus, let's do this. Now I want you to walk me through all the levels of car, the income level. Let's say, for example, I just started my job.
Right.
I'm earning 10 lakhs per annum.
Right.
All the way to earning, let's say, I don't know, multiple
Unlimited
crores
amounts of
that you tell me.
Yeah,
And
okay.
how will my car preferences change over time? Walk me through that story.
Now, let's start from the beginning. 10 lakh rupees, I think you should not be buying a new car, period, at 10 lakhs. You can start off, if it's your first car, for example, the best way to do a first car is buy a cheap Hyundai or Maruti.
Okay, like an i10.
Or buy like a WagonR, buy like an old Swift, buy like an Grand i10, buy like a Honda Jazz.
Should I go with first hand or second hand?
Second hand, because see what will happen is if it's a brand new car, if it's the first car you ever bought in your life, you're probably going to end up having little dents and damages and stuff like that. It's easier to sort out a used cheap car than to spend money sorting out a brand new car. I would say buy like a 3 lakh rupee car maybe and use it for a few years. Like a 2014-15 car, like 13-14-15 car are properly reliable, they're drivable, the normal cars. And they come with enough tech, so you will still have like Apple CarPlay in like a 2015 car.
Yeah.
Which is what people actually need anymore. I've always bought used cars because the depreciation is very tempting.
Yeah, I'll tell you, for example, in my case, let's take my Tiguan example. I got it for 22 lakhs. And it's just been a year, 11 months actually. Barely driven, I would say like 10,000 kilometers. And I'm getting a resale
lakhs.
value of, no, they're saying 12.5, 13 lakhs.
Oh, that's absurd. That's a dealer giving you a resale value.
Yeah.
So if you go out on the open market and sell it, you get about 15, 16, maybe a little bit more than that.
How do I know which individual to sell it to?
So you put an ad up on Facebook Marketplace, easiest thing to do, super simple, or OLX or whatever the big portals are.
Okay.
And you have to be a little bit patient because the problem today and why a lot of these businesses are doing well is people aren't patient enough because what happens is when somebody wants to buy a new car, right?
They're impatient.
They're impatient about the new car, so they want to get rid of the old one. And thus, they will sell the car off at a slightly lower price point.
Yeah, because mine is like 50% drop, yeah. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
which is absurd.
So Cyrus, this is the first time I'm entering a Lamborghini showroom. What to expect?
Well, great time to be the first time, right? I mean, you're gonna get literally like a VIP experience.
Entering with an expert. Wow, it's all red.
With Lambos, right? You can't just say red. You have to use the actual Lamborghini term because people who love Lambos get very, very upset if you just say red.
What
so
is
this is Rosso Mars. But
So this car is imported, right?
yes,
You know, import duty is like another 100%.
more than that, yeah,
How much is it?
200%,
200%.
Yeah, 'cause
So
you
if
have-
car is X, it's gonna be 3X.
3x.
Let me do some quick math. There's something called the 24-10 rule.
Okay,
Right? So what it basically says is when you buy a car, you need to pay 20% down payment.
okay,
Yeah, don't stretch the loan beyond 4 years.
okay,
And the EMI should be less than 10% of your monthly income. Putting 1 crore down payment.
okay.
And I'm taking 4 crore as loan.
4,000, 40,000, 4 lakh, 40 lakh, 4 CR.
And my EMI is coming up to 10 lakhs a month.
Wow.
10 lakhs a month EMI,
That'll
which
be
means I need to be making at least 1 crore a month.
I would love to have everything in the showroom, but the one Lambo that we have to put in the list right now is not here because India deliveries haven't started yet, but we can actually spec it. Now this is where you actually come and sit and spec a car when you buy one.
This is where you sit and design how your car look like.
Yeah, so all the interior options, all the paint options in the world. Okay, so this is the basic, this is their Lamborghini configurator. So you can actually play with it on the website, and we do spend hours sometimes on it. You can change the roof color as well. You can go into exterior details. There's carbon fiber everywhere that you can choose. And you see what I mentioned earlier, the whole Lamborghini color names.
Yeah.
So these are all the like different names, and they're very, very particular about
I want black.
configure wheels. So like you can say, let's say wheels, right? You can go
I
color,
like that, the black one.
the black one there.
Yeah.
There you go.
This looks better.
So this is about 11 crores.
Which one? This one? Okay.
What's the normal booking amount you guys take? There you
So I have to pay 1.1 CR.
1.1.
So I like this. Let's pack it. Let's take it.
Cool.
Let's take it. So
Okay.
after seeing this Lamborghini, your Maybach looks like a
My Maybach looks normal, right?
normal.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go from Lambo to McLaren. So let me give you a quick runabout on McLaren, a more recent manufacturer of cars, but they've been around in Formula One and in racing for years. Very, very, very dominant.
What exactly qualifies as a supercar?
Earlier it was a horsepower figure, then it became $1 million plus, became hypercar. For example, this is one of the quickest things on the road, period.
750 horsepower.
Yeah.
Like, to give me a comparison, how much
Okay, a
does
Swift is 85 horsepower, 82 horsepower.
Okay, so this is
So
750.
they're probably the most comfortable supercar in the world.
So how much is this?
Crazy. So this comes up to about 7 crores, spec'd out.
Almost $1 million.
There's a little add-on thing that you get with this.
Wait, where's the, oh.
Now that reaction is what you need to get on camera. That reaction, that's what is necessary. And just pull it up.
Wow. So when you go in that car in public,
Yeah, it's
how do
crazy.
you feel like when people are looking at you?
It's
Like,
crazy. So
Like every single
It's
person in the
always-
street will look at this.
always.
Every time.
People take pictures. The one thing that I always do is if there's somebody who wants to take a picture, let them. If there's a kid who wants to sit in the car, we let them. It's a lifelong effect, right?
Yeah. What is this? This looks like
So this is the same one.
Batman car.
It's the same 750S. This has been spec'd really nicely. With McLaren, you can actually go crazy because look at the number of colors they have as options. I mean, it's huge.
Look at the way they put the plastic on the handle.
Yeah, it's shrink wrapped on.
Shrink wrapped, yeah.
Imagine taking that off when
Yeah.
you'll take delivery. I mean, those things is what you live for as a car person, isn't it?
Wow. Lucky
Beautiful.
guy.
They're beautiful cars, aren't they?
So which one are we buying now? Which one
So
do you
it's the 750S. So either,
That-
that's available.
Excuse me, I want to buy this car right now.
So easiest thing to start off in terms of buying stuff, luxury brands, is Mercedes. Mercedes has been the longest in India, officially since '97.
So it's like a obvious status symbol in India.
Absolute obvious.
Everybody is familiar with Mercedes.
The definition of a luxury car in India for the longest time.
So what do we start with?
So what I thought we'd do is, man, you can obviously go and get an S-Class. That's the easiest thing to do, but we won't do that. What we'll do is get the AMG version of the S-Class, the S63. Sadly, it's not around because...
What does AMG mean?
So AMG is their performance version, their performance sub-brand. Big engines, noisy, sometimes very in-your-face styling. So we can actually have a look at this. So I own a much sort of older version of this car.
What is this called?
This is an SL. So this is an SL55 AMG.
Okay.
SL has always been their flagship convertible sports car sort of thing. And if you are super rich and you have to buy a Mercedes, you have to have a G-Wagon in your fleet.
How much is the G-Wagon?
So about 5-ish, spec'd out on road. And this is the Mercedes AMG Lounge in Bombay. So you've got like that little thing. It's like a sub-showroom inside the showroom.
This is where they sit and write 5 crore checks.
5 crore checks, yeah. Maybe we need a table for that. But yeah, essentially. And I mean, even the Mercedes book, look, this is a G-Wagon tailgate. So it's so iconic in the Mercedes world that you have to have one in the garage. I mean, it's unquestionable.
How do we pay? With card?
We will pay with hypothetical magic money.
Okay.
Well, I have a limit of 10 lakhs.
How much for
There
this?
goes. 5 crores for the G and about 4-ish for the S63.
Cool. So Cyrus, tell me this. I'm looking to buy a luxury car. It's not as easy as going on Amazon and picking whatever I want, right?
True.
So I want to get the best deal, no matter how much money I have. So how do I go about this?
So the biggest thing is you have to do your research. That whole sense of, oh, the car salesman will make a chutia out of me has gone. That level of discourse doesn't exist anymore. The great thing to do is to sort of shop around between dealers, and normally competing dealers will give you a better deal. But
So for the same car, go to multiple dealers.
Yeah, especially in the mass market. In the luxury space,
What is mass market?
so like below 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs.
Okay. So if I'm buying, let's say, a Tiguan, Volkswagen Tiguan, I should go to multiple dealers selling Volkswagen Tiguan and make them compete.
Correct.
And that works?
Yeah, it does.
How much percentage can I reduce my price by?
So say a Tiguan is what, 20 lakhs, right? 5-10% discounts easily.
Okay. But if it's more popular, then it's difficult to get the discount.
More popular than zero.
Okay, so at the at the affordable segment, less than 30 lakhs, go to multiple dealers.
In the premium stuff,
Okay, when you mean premium, you mean the
the luxury,
BMWs
yeah,
and
BMW, Mercedes, you have dealer loyalty that makes a big difference.
dealer loyalty.
Yeah, so if for example you buy multiple cars from the same dealer, or you keep going the same dealer every 3 years, you make a relationship with the dealer. You get on a first name basis with your guy who's selling the car, with the owner of the dealership, stuff like that. You go and attend the events they do, and they do invite you for stuff. If you make a relationship with the dealer, you'll probably end up getting a better deal than a competing dealer. That's how it works. And then of course for like the really, really fancy stuff, there are probably no discounts.
No discounts.
No, they're premiums probably. So like for a Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini, they'll definitely not have discounts. Because the number of cars coming to the country are far lesser than what the actual country demand is. So you're never going to get a discount. There's always a opinion, right? If you want to be driven around, you buy like a Mercedes or an Audi or whatever. But if you want to drive in this space, then you get a Beam. But this, and this is a big statement, okay? The best car you can buy under 1 crore in India.
How much is it?
About 1 crore on road, so decently priced for what it gives. And it's still a 3 Series, so it's not a huge car. You can actually drive it around every day. It is just so nice. And the other thing is, it's tunable. If you're a car enthusiast like I am, and if you want to like mess around with your car, put an aftermarket exhaust, remap it or whatever, you can actually do bits. Yeah, I think he really likes this because he went straight in, which means he's a bit of a driver, which is nice because I like enthusiasts. I like talking to enthusiasts. Sharan, tell me something. Do you like more flashier colors on cars, or do you like more subtle stuff?
I like subtle.
You like subtle stuff?
Yeah, this is the perfect color.
Yeah, we're like polar opposites when it comes to car colors.
You like it to be flashy.
Completely. The other car that we're going to get from the BMW stable is the new Mini Cooper S. Because as a hatchback, best in the country.
Okay.
As a small sedan, affordable, general broad terms, but performance car, best in the country. So that's about 60 lakh rupees on road. This is about one-ish. It's 1.6
So the
added to the
mini
tag.
you're talking about.
Sure.
Oh, this is for kids to drive around
Yeah.
when the dad is buying something.
Yeah. Cars are family purchases, right? So when you walk in with your family, as every car buyer in India does.
And if the kid is happy, they'll be like, Daddy, let's buy this car. Very smart.
When I bought a car to sort of ferry my little daughter around, I showed her like 4 cars. Said choose a color. She picked out a color and we bought it. So that's the only new car that we get because that's for her and I just want peace of mind. The driver drives it. So
Oh, she has a chauffeur-driven car.
yeah, she's 4.5. And you know what this signifies, right? The propeller in the sky.
No, what is
BMW used to make airplanes and aircraft engines. So this is essentially the sky and then the propeller. That's the urban legend behind the badge.
So Cyrus, we have already spent 35 crores. Where have you brought me now?
I have now brought you to Maserati.
This is an Italian brand.
This is an Italian brand, older than Ferrari, proper motorsport heritage, some phenomenal cars. Italian mafia, big preference towards these as well.
Interesting.
But that's not the one that I'm going to put in your list. But what we are going to sort of put in our list is something called the MC20 Cielo. It's Cielo convertible. Doors go up. It is brilliantly pretty.
Yeah, what is the cost?
Well, 5 crores.
5 crores.
Yeah, so we can get maybe many cars.
And there's not a single one of those in India?
Not yet. Not yet.
But you can buy it in India.
You can buy it, yeah. You can go and spec it out. They'll sort of give you like complete VIP access to everything. Just like Porsche that we saw earlier, even with Maserati, you can like customize whatever you want. You can customize interiors, you can customize colors. So like you can literally customize and choose and like select whatever you want. Normally Maseratis are slightly more grown-up cars, so you won't see like younger people driving them around.
Yeah, it's not that popular in India.
It isn't that popular, but with a more mature audience, definitely.
Alright, cool guys. So that's how we spend 40 crore rupees
40 crores on
in
cars.
one single day on luxury cars. Video started with me posting a reel on Instagram where I said you only need like 6 crores to retire. This guy comments saying I will teach you how to spend 50 crores in one day, and today he has proven it by teaching me how to spend 40 crores. So that
easily.
really shows there is no limit to how much money you can have.
Absolutely. Especially if you're into cars.
Alright guys, thank you so much and I'll see you in the next one.